Hi, my name is Shay, and welcome to my podcast, Disrespectfully Respected. I've always wanted to do a podcast and decided what a better time. I do cuss a lot, and if you don't like it, who the fuck cares? It's just me being unapologetically me. No topic is off limits, and everyone is welcome to join. So join me in a world full of fun, laughter, and realness. Bye!
Hey, it's okay.
Tis, tis, tis.
You just mad because you got to work in the morning.
Yep.
Which that ain't never stopped your fat ass before, but okay. You're
Nah,
gonna let
this
me drink by myself.
this job different. I gotta actually concentrate to be a nurse in this bitch.
Oh damn.
Yeah. I gotta be A1 all the time. And I deal with fucking kids, boy.
Ooh. Fuck
That
no.
lady no, that lady brought in, she said, I said, I thought this was a donor appointment. She's like, I ain't had a babysitter. I said, so you had to bring all the kids. She's like, boy, you really don't like kids, do you? I was like, nope. I hate peas, but luckily this ain't no peas appointment. But I really don't like fucking kids. Nope, I don't. I like mine, and I tolerate other people who raise their kids right. Other than that, shit, little goddamn soul snatchers is not for me.
Yeah, look, listen. I don't fuck with kids either. I
Mm-mm.
mm-mm, mm-mm. I punch out ass in the throat.
Yeah, no.
I don't mm-mm. All right, we're gonna get started. So thank you for coming back. Wait, this is your first video.
Yeah, this is the first video.
The other ones we've done have been our other one was when I first started, and that was just conversation. It wasn't a video. I didn't know how to do video then.
Got the video
not you,
going.
not you showing off your profile.
I know, gotta, hey, trying to get somebody's daughter to sit on this face. I know somebody's daughter about to be watching this thing. Hey, hit me up, girl. Gotta get that conditioner for this bed. Just saying.
Wait, what?
I'm
Did
just
you
saying.
just pimp yourself out on my goddamn podcast?
I ain't pimp myself out because this dick ain't free. This shit too good. I don't fuck for free.
What you
I
want?
got
6 pack,
bills. I
12
got
pack,
bills too. Shit.
6 pack, 12 pack.
Nigga, do I look like Dante to you? Nah, no, nope. Mm-mm. I want a
Hey,
case of
for
pure
all the
Hennessy
women
white.
out there, this is my cousin. As you
Young,
see on the
single, and free.
screen, it says Ball Bull. His name is Twan. He is looking for volunteers to condition his beard. All right, now, anything else you want to say?
Nah, that's good. That's it.
He's in the Tampa area. Look him up.
Don't look too
But
hard though, because a nigga be busy. That's why my beard dry now.
if you want me to help you get some pussy or not, how you gonna put some shit out there and then have conditions on it? Like what the fuck? You
Hey,
can't say, "Oh, I need somebody's daughter to condition and sit on my face," and then have conditions. Like, damn.
hey, look, don't do soap. Everything we use come with a warning label. I'm just saying. Hell, everything come with a warning label except for these hoe ass niggas out here and these weak ass women. I'm just, you know what?
Do not fuck
Wrong
with this
podcast.
motherfucker. He will fuck
Yeah,
up all your credit.
yeah, yeah. Shit, that's what I'm saying. Everything got warning labels except for people.
All right, ladies, with conditions, hit him up. Is that better? Like, god damn. Trying to get you some pussy. Trying to get your beard conditioned and grow long and shit and get full. Shit. Okay. Welcome to
Let
my
me.
podcast. On this podcast, we'll be talking about the importance of building a strong foundation in a relationship. A good relationship is where both partners don't have to play any mind games. They can really be themselves without having to think what the other person would think. Building a strong foundation is essential for a lasting relationship. Trust is the cornerstone of a healthy relationship. If you and your partner trust each other, you are more than likely to have a strong and lasting relationship. Healthy relationships involve honesty, trust, respect, and open communication between partners, and they take effort and compromise from both people. There is no imbalance of power. Partners respect each other's independence. You can make their own decisions without fear or retribution or retaliation and share decisions. So going into a relationship, what do you think the important elements are?
Communication, trust. Communication though is a huge one. You gotta be able to talk to each other. It don't matter what it's about, and without being defensive, and understand that still before you became one, you are two individuals at the end of the day. Communication is
Okay.
definitely key. Trust is another huge one, but you gotta trust is not something that's just gonna be given off the back. There's
Hmm.
gonna be some proofs and shit. You gotta go through your trials and tribulations to gain trust with each other. You gonna make
Right.
some mistakes. It ain't the damn end of the world. Everybody make mistakes, but some of you motherfuckers out here be making some stupid ass mistakes. But
You
those
know,
are
Granddaddy used to say, one time is a mistake, two times is a habit.
it's a habit. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So I no, okay. So like when going to a foundation. When I think of foundation, I think of it like building a house. You have to build a house on a strong foundation. If you're trying to build on a rocky foundation, it will crumble every time. So what does that mean to you?
Yeah, I can. You know what? That makes sense. I can see that. You gotta have a stable foundation, but it means for me is of course if you're bringing two people together,
Mm-hmm.
two people who come from different backgrounds, and
Right.
you're trying to. It's like damn oil and vinegar. You trying to make that shit mix. So then we gotta just change our chemical makeup of how we do things, and it just goes
Mm-hmm.
again back to communication, back to trust. If I'm saying something to you, can I trust you enough to not use it against me, but build me up? Don't just tear me
Right.
down. We trying to build something together. Don't weaponize my words. Don't use my words against me. Here I am as a man being vulnerable and open to you, which I should be. But if I feel like I can't, we dead already. It's dead from the start.
I think that's why in some relationships why a lot of men don't open up because they feel like they're gonna be judged. They feel like I know this new thing now with this new generation is any man that shows emotion, they call them sassy. So I think that's hindering a lot of men from opening up because they feel like they'll be judged by their woman. They don't want to be looked at as weak.
Yeah, and that's why you get half a man
Yeah.
because we're not full. We're unbalanced. We're walking around here unbalanced. Like okay,
Mhm.
let's just put it in biblical sense for a minute. They say that women are built with the feeling their emotions, which makes them at that point when you're feeling your emotions, it makes you wise. For us as men, we're more logical, which makes us quote unquote understanding. Well, if I'm
Mhm.
understanding and I'm wise, that
Okay.
equals knowledge. If I'm lacking one, I'm missing one side of my whole self that I can't fulfill. So here I am walking around as half a man because you want to allow me to be everything that I need to be
Mhm.
balanced. So if I can't show my emotion, I can't do any of that. All of that shit just gets pent up, pent up, pent up, pent up. And then when something happens, boom, I blow the fuck up. No
Yeah.
different than no different than the woman either. If she can't be all that she needs to be, and she can't talk or do things the same things, then you just push that button. You never know what triggers it. It just happens,
Yeah.
and then
Because for a
boom.
minute she gonna
Yep.
shut down,
Oh yeah.
and then it's gonna be like, okay, well, motherfucker, let me tell you.
Yeah, and you
So
just
yeah.
we gotta learn to talk to one another without being so judgmental. Let he who's without sin cast the first stone, and I got plenty of goddamn sins in my book, so I know I can't damn throw no stones at you, but I can tell you how to communicate with me and what will help us understand each other. But you gotta be
Do
able to
you
listen.
feel in your last relationship that you was very forthcoming and communicated in an effectively healthy way?
No, I didn't communicate effective at all. I just said what the hell I said. You take it how you take it. I'm not
Yes,
responsible
you
for how
did.
you
Oh
feel. Like at all,
God.
I wasn't
Oh yes, you
responsible
did.
for how you felt. Like I cared. if you ask clarifying questions. If you ain't
Mhm.
answering the questions to be like, what you mean by it, then I don't think nothing wrong. You must have got me. So I ain't think too much of it. But is it an effective way to communicate? Nope. Does it cause people to shut down? Yep. But I got the shit off my chest. So I really didn't care about how you felt. The shit, I wasn't holding the shit no more. But it wasn't healthy in the long run.
Right.
Because all I did was just push that person away.
I used to call your asshole every time. Be like, Tony, you did not say that.
I did. It was gone. It was off as how I felt. I said it. All right. Now what we gonna do about it?
Like,
Move
Tony,
along.
you did not say that. You can't say it that way. But maybe I should have called your ass first. Yeah, you should have called me first because I know you didn't say that.
I sure the hell did.
Boy, you hell. Okay, I told Unc I was doing the podcast yesterday, so I asked him like two questions. I asked him what was the key to having a successful, healthy relationship, and he said communication. He said, that I think that's the basis of it.
Yeah.
That's like the foundation of it. He was like, you got to listen and talk to your partner, and that's basically what you said. So is that what healthy look like to you? If you have, so I'm saying is, if you have a healthy communication, will you be able to get through a lot of shit?
Yeah, you can. It's all about how you talk to each other. And if you can't talk to that person, you gotta find somebody you can talk to get the stuff off and then come back around and circle back around to your but it gotta be somebody that's not connected to you both. It's gotta be somebody that's gonna be unbiased and giving you an
Hmm.
opinion and telling you, hey, you're wrong. The problem is
I had a good unbiased opinion.
when we communicate, I didn't say you didn't. The problem is when we're communicating is a lot of times we're communicating with people who are too close to the situation. So they feel
Hmm.
like they're your friends or whatnot. Many people ain't got friends, or I wouldn't say ain't got. They don't have real friends. A
Real
real friend is
friends,
gonna tell
right?
you when you're wrong, not just be in your
Hmm.
damn corner, yes
They're
ma'am, and
not
just
gonna
agreeing with you
sugarcoat
and shit.
it. Be like,
Yeah,
hey, you fucked up.
yeah.
That
Tell
wasn't the
me,
shit you were
tell me
supposed to
yes.
do.
Tell me if I mess up. Be a friend. Even if I don't want to damn hear it, I'm gonna respect you more. But when I know you just in my corner being a yes man,
Right,
get the fuck out of here. Cause
right,
I'm damn sure not yes man in your ass. So I don't want you to yes man me.
right. So do you think that it should be outside people or a therapist, or
I think
because outside people
sometimes,
can ruin your relationship also?
yeah, I think it needs to be somebody professional. If you feel like you guys can't talk to one another,
Hmm.
first off, you need to find out the reason as to why you can't speak to each other. If it's a serious relationship or it's something that you see progressing and you want to go forth with it, then you need
Hmm.
to physically go sit down with somebody and talk and see how we can get this. And hell, you just may not be compatible. You just may be two defensive ass people who communicate that way the whole time. And
Right.
that's okay. But everybody that comes in your life, you ain't meant to stay there forever. And you don't
Yeah,
have
I
to have a
always say
relationship.
reason, season,
Yeah.
lifetime.
And you don't have to have a relationship with the people that you're trying to help either. And I think that's where most people go wrong. Is people see a project and end up getting into a relationship with the project when that wasn't what you was there for. You was there to just help
I was
temporarily, but it
always a
wasn't to be a
fixer.
relationship.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was always a fixer. I always got with somebody that needed something. They needed something. They needed that verification. They needed something like, what the fuck do I get?
yeah,
So it was always fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it. And okay, you're done. Bye. Like that shit, it became overwhelming.
oh yeah. You can't fix everything. And some, you matter of fact, the biggest thing is if you not healed, you got trauma of your own that you trying to fix. Here you are
Mm-hmm.
trying to fix somebody else's trauma who a lot of times is going through the same shit as you. It's two broken people trying to heal each other. Well, how the hell you do that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
two broken people trying to heal each other. Somebody got to be fixed. Somebody got to be right.
Somebody
Don't
got to be
bring,
right
yeah,
first.
don't bring your trauma of the past into the next relationship. Handle it first and then
Yep.
move on because you ain't gonna be
Yep.
no good in every relationship.
That's true. So I also asked him, Like as far as how often, a person should talk. I asked him in a relationship, should you go 24 hours or more with no communication? Like, is busy a good enough excuse? He stated, you are never too busy to communicate in your relationship. There's 24 hours in a day. There should always be an open line of communication. What are your thoughts on that?
There should always be an open line of communication. There are 24 hours in a day. Now, sometimes, depending on who you are, if you're a person that holds grudges, if you're just a petty ass person, then yeah, there's a right time to talk. There's a right time to talk. And you got to figure out what that time is for that person. And sometimes it's best for you to give that person that time. So,
I
although
just
there's
think that we all have jobs, we all have lives, have kids and everything, so we all get busy. I just feel that I shouldn't go a day without talking to the person that I'm in a relationship with. It takes 2 seconds to send a message. Hey, I'm busy. I just wanted to check on you to see how you was doing. Hey, how was your day? But I'm busy. I can't talk right now. Like, it should always still be a form of communication. If you can go 24 hours without talking to me, you can go another 24. Like, I just don't see, maybe I be asking for too much, but I just don't understand that concept. Maybe it's the old school concept of, we was raised around relationships or whatever. I just don't see it as, yeah, we can go a few days without talking and then boom, come right back and pick up like ain't nothing happened. Like, no, 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 no.
it ain't gonna be no few days, especially when you living in the same house with a person and things like that. I really think it depends on where at in your relationship you are. If you're in that getting to know each other phase, of course it's gonna be a couple days where you're not talking because y'all are trying to figure
But
each
that's
other
the
out.
dating phase. That's
Yeah,
not the
that's yeah.
relationship
But
phase.
no, in the relationship phase, you gotta talk. Now if that means you go to bed at me angry and whatnot, that's on you. But I'm not letting you fucking sleep. Cause I'm not. Nope. We need to talk about it, settle it, or come to some type of agree to disagree, so
Hmm.
that way we can move on. It's not always important too that I think a lot of times in communication, people think that if I'm saying something to you, that you have to agree and see my side.
Right,
I don't have to agree and see your side. I may understand where you're coming from, but I may not agree with it. And it's okay to agree to disagree. People don't
right.
know how to do that anymore and move on. We're not gonna always see eye to eye on every damn thing. If
Hell
we're gonna see
no.
eye to eye on everything, then shit, we life would just be peachy and perfect all the damn time. I would never
Right,
make a mistake if we see eye to eye on everything.
right. That's
Yeah.
true.
So
I
we
see
gotta
eye
get
to
to the
eye
point.
with you on every damn situation. Then at some point, I feel like I'm gonna lose myself
You will lose yourself.
because I'm
It's
only doing it because of you. I'm only going I'm going for it because that's what you want. But I know that's not what I want.
Yeah, there's two people in a relationship. One person is not gonna be pleased 100% of the time.
Right.
Everybody ain't gonna be happy 100% of the time. It's gonna be
But a
some
lot of people
moments.
do that
Yeah,
though. A lot of people do that. It's okay, whatever you want. I'm gonna go along to whatever he want because I don't want to hear argument. I don't want to hear this.
I had
But
that. I had that, and it
that's
ain't
who
good.
he know you as.
Yep. But
When
if I
you look
say,
in the mirror, you're not gonna see yourself.
yep, you don't know who the hell you are.
Yeah,
Yep,
because you've
and that's
changed so much, you don't even know who you are. You're questioning yourself. It's
yeah.
like the man in the mirror. You're questioning yourself, like, who is that?
Or you become that person when I ask you what the hell you want to eat, you turn around and ask the kids, well, what y'all want to eat? Fuck them.
Look,
I
you
ain't
ain't gotta
ask.
ask me
I
what I
ain't
want to eat
ask
because I
them.
already done picked the shit out. I done
Yeah.
planned it. I probably already done cooked it. Or I already done picked the restaurant. Look, I'm a foodie.
Yeah, but it still goes back again to knowing who you are, knowing who the person that you are with. Some men, we just don't care. Babe, do you like what I got on? I don't really damn give a shit because it's temporary. Even if I don't like it, it's temporary. The shit is coming off. So it don't really make a damn difference. Now you put on them goddamn bat fucking wing eyelashes and them
It
shits ain't coming off no time
does make
soon.
a difference
Shit.
because she wants to look good for her man. She wants to like you get dressed. Okay, you say, babe, I want to go on a date. You get dressed. You were like, oh, he like this color. I know he gonna like these shoes and whatever. And so, you put it on and you be like, baby, you look good. And you be like, I don't care. Fuck you mean you don't care?
When I go to the barber shop, do I ask you how I should get my hair cut and how I should get my beard trimmed up? I don't ask you a
No,
motherfucking
you don't.
thing
She ain't
because I
asked
don't
you
do
what
it.
dress she
I
should
ain't do
buy.
it for you.
And no, you don't. But when you
Yep.
come home, she gonna let you know, damn, that look good.
I
Damn, my
don't.
baby look good.
I ain't even care if you don't like it. I like it.
Twan, I can't with you.
I don't give two shits whether you like it or not because I did it
Healthy
for me.
communication. Healthy communication.
I was healthy about it. I just told you this is something
Let
I'm
that
doing for me.
fucking lady give you a compliment. She likes the way her man look. You didn't ask her what you need to be done, but when you got home, she loved that shit.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Carry on.
Open your goddamn mind. You might get your goddamn beard greased up every now and then. Goddamn.
I said okay. I didn't say if I came home from the barbershop or something,
I've
it
been
was
an
like, oh,
asshole.
she didn't like it. Or, baby, I don't really like that. I don't really give a damn because it wasn't for you. It was for me. I did it for me. I'm not going to like everything that you do. You may put your hair in a certain style that I don't like. You will, and if you say, baby, how you like,
But
you
if
want me
she
to lie
had
to
on
you?
fucking back wing eyelashes, you would say, I don't like that.
She does. I will tell her. If she asks me, hey, babe, do you like these? I don't really care for them, but do they make
No,
you
you look
happy?
like a fucking bat.
Yes, yes. You look like you about to fucking flap on, flap on. Like you about to take off with your fucking helicopter eyelashes and shit. But no, I'm just saying, no, no thing. I mean, I'm saying, but they ain't for me. If you like them and they making you happy, that's fine, well and cool. Just don't be sitting there, goddamn, blinking your eyes next to my face.
Well, I can't even fucking stand you.
I'm just saying.
All right. All right. To me, unconditional love is love without conditions. I think I first felt unconditional love when I got pregnant with Sire. From a partner, I don't think I've ever felt that. So, what is unconditional love to you? And have you ever experienced it?
Unconditional love is love that transcends time. It
Hmm.
has it has no it has no boundaries. It's forgiving, it's understanding, it's peace in the time of the storm, it's shelter, it's my secret place, the place I want to dwell when everything is going crazy. I can come home or just hold you and be like, oh, I know this bitch got on my nerves last night, but like it's it gives you, and I think I would say most people haven't experienced unconditional love because most people don't know how to give
Right,
unconditional love.
right.
And when you got, take for instance, somebody like me, I'm a, not tooting my own horn, I'm a rare goddamn gem. Even if you're probably undeserving of said love,
You
I
sound
will
like a fucking Aston right
I
now.
will show you still what
Hmm.
unconditional love is. And when you lose it,
That's it.
that's on you. That's it. You've had the opportunity. Now you've known what you lost because you're still out here looking for something different in other places.
Hmm.
And so, have I felt unconditional love? Yeah. It's a beautiful thing. But did that love still come with conditions and boundaries? And I think it did, simply because of the childhood traumas and the things that some people aren't willing to deal with and let go of. And I
Hmm.
think that that deals with a lot. You got to be able to let go of a lot to actually love the way it's intended for you to love. Yes, one day I want to love somebody like Christ loved the church. Like I want to be able to come home and be like, "Ah, damn girl, you know what you do today? Well, I spent $1,000 on some shit I shouldn't have bought. All right, I still love you, black ass, but take the shit back." Yeah, but you just it's different. It is a different type of feeling. It is a different
Hmm.
type of, it makes you want to come home at night. It makes you, while you at work, like, damn girl, I can't wait to get home with you. You cooking tonight? Nah, baby. I ain't even mad. I'm just want to lay there with you. Like type thing. It's a different type of fucking feeling. But you got, in order for you to unconditionally love somebody, you have to unconditionally accept yourself first and love
Mhm.
who you are. And most people don't even like themselves if we get down to it. So you
Yeah.
can't, they can't unconditionally love because they don't even unconditionally love themselves. So in order
That's
for you
true.
to actually produce that type of love, you got to be in tune with your star player, which
Oh
is you.
hell yeah. Oh
And
hell
most
yeah.
most people aren't in tune with their star player because they're still holding on
That's
to shit.
because
Yeah,
they got all the other players on the team. They trying to recruit all other players
yeah.
too. You
You can't
can't
look.
recruit all other players and
No,
still have a star player. That shit don't
no.
work.
You got to recruit. You need to recruit yourself.
I'm the
You
fucking
in
star.
Yeah,
Like
the way in which you love yourself shows other how to love
how to
you.
love you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And
Yep.
if you're like, it ain't got nothing to do with being cocky, with being arrogant, any of those words. The way in which you love yourself is how you're teaching other people to love you and to respect
Right.
you. That's it.
Come down to
So,
self worth too.
yep. But there's a difference. I made a post about this shit. There's a difference between knowing what your worth is and placing a monetary value on how I should love you.
There you
there's
go.
a there is a major difference in that. And what I mean
Yes,
when I
it
say
is.
that is that, no, I shouldn't be dating you and your only proof of if you want to spend time with me is if I'm paying some bills or something for you, or if I'm doing something of monetary value for you
Hmm.
to be wanting to spend time with me. No, now you're putting a monetary value on how I should love you. So I'm never going to have any respect for you in the right type of way because I've purchased you. I am paying for your time.
Paid
So
and
when
bought.
you, yep. So when you're coming to me in a sense, and I've paid for this time, we're gonna do what the hell I want to do. Cause I done paid for this time. I don't give a damn about what you want to
That's
do.
true.
Yeah, I paid for this time. So we're gonna do what the hell I want to do and how I want to do it.
That's true.
Yeah. So you gotta be careful with correlating your self worth to a monetary value of how you should be loved. Period.
I um After talking to a lot of people, I noticed a lot of people don't know the difference between love you and I love you. I love you is more formal and intimate, whereas love you is more casual. Love you is something you say with to a friend or a family member. I love you puts makes it more personal. So what do you think about that?
I don't think anybody should mention the word love at all
Why is
until
that?
you can truly love yourself.
Okay.
So you can't tell me that you love me, but you don't love you.
But you don't love you. Yeah.
Yep. So, and if I can see that as the person that's trying to court you, for say, even if you tell me you love me, I'm taking that shit with a grain of salt. You don't even love you. I love you more than you love you, which is a problem.
That's I think that happens in a lot of relationships,
Yeah.
and especially a lot of relationships that I've seen, that I've kind of studied and listened to. It's always the woman loving the man more than she loved herself. Like she loved more than she loved anything and anybody. She loved that man more than that, so she puts herself on the back burner. And then she gets burned out because she starts to realize this relationship was only one sided, but that's how you made it.
Yeah.
A
That's because
man
you
will
allowed
only
it.
do what you allow him to do.
Yeah. That's because
So
you allowed it.
that's the standard that you set. You didn't have boundaries, you didn't set any standards, so that's what you got. You didn't know your self-worth, so you just settled for anything.
Yeah. It does happen a lot. And that's why I said you gotta know fully 100% who you are and be in tune with the star player that's inside of you
Hmm.
before you can expect anybody else. A lot, you know what? Let's just go back to just bringing it down in general. People are looking for love in the wrong places to begin with.
Oh yeah.
You looking for people out here looking for their daddies and their mamas and shit, the love they didn't get at home and shit. And then you
Mm-hmm.
wonder, so then you wondering why they, when you go around people, ooh, he act just like your daddy. Is that your daddy or your boyfriend? Well, you didn't get the love you needed from your daddy, so hell, you went and found one.
So you went and
You didn't
found
get
one.
that one. You didn't get the love you felt like you
Yes.
needed from your mom, so you went
Yes.
and found one. That is not the type of love in which you need and what you're looking for. You need to
Mm-mm.
have a love that builds, that you guys grow together. If I can love you at what you consider to be the lowest point in your life, imagine what we can do together when
That's
we're at
true.
our high points.
That is true.
So you got to be able to, and that's part of two, learning how to love someone unconditionally. Meet people where they are,
Hmm.
and don't
But a
just
lot of people are
disrespect
not
them
trying
to
to
the right.
love at the lowest point.
Yeah.
A lot of people are not trying to love at the low point.
No, you need to. We need to learn how to love at the low point. Love at the low point. You're trying to get somebody to love you that's already stable. And so if I built everything, if I built the kingdom for you and you're just walking in now and you're trying to set the rules, that shit's not gonna work.
Oh no, we're gonna
We
butt
need to
heads.
build our kingdom together. Not
Hmm.
I build it now. You know, you coming into my life that's settled and stationary. I done built what I want for myself, and now you coming in and trying to change the rules of the land. What did
Yeah.
you do to get to this point where you feel the need to govern?
And that
You
takes
didn't build
years.
anything.
You take
Yeah,
years of building. You got to build, you got to build. Of course, you're gonna have setbacks. You're gonna have,
yeah.
but you just keep building, you keep it. If that's the relationship that you want, and you know that's the relationship that you need, and y'all are compatible to each other, then you just keep building.
You got to
Don't let
keep building.
outside influences come in. You just keep building on what you have. Once you get to a point where you can't build anymore, then it may be time to leave. Because
It is time to
it's
leave.
always time, it's always
Yeah,
room for elevation.
yeah. A relationship is a 24/7 job, no different than a marriage,
Yeah,
or at least a great committed relationship. You
it's a
have no
job.
PTO, no sick
You gotta
days,
work
no
towards it.
shit.
You got
Yeah,
to work. Just like
it
you
is
gotta clock
constant.
into your goddamn job every day,
Yeah.
you gotta clock into that relationship every goddamn day.
It is a constant thing. But I
You don't
think
want to
being
leave room for error.
nah, no, you don't leave room for somebody else to come in and do your damn job.
And that's true too.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because if you left room for somebody else to come in and do your job and you wondering why I did everything. No, there was something that you weren't doing that
There's
was stated.
always, there
Yeah,
has
there's
been this
always something.
saying,
And it
what
was
you
been
won't
said.
do,
Yeah.
another will.
Another will. And it's been said plenty of times before it even got to the point where that person was able to
Yeah.
come in the first place.
Yeah.
You just didn't
Either
hear it
he's
because,
been
yep,
asking or saying what he needed and what he
yep,
wanted, or she's been asking and saying what she needed and want, and it's just been ignored.
it's
So
been
then
ignored.
when it comes to a head, it's like, oh well, I didn't know. Yes, you did. I've been telling you this.
I've been
It's been
telling you.
repetitive. I've
Yep.
been asking for this. I've been telling you this. I've been telling you. So this is nothing new. You just ignored it.
Yep. So now that it's finally came to your damn doorstep and you can't do nothing about it now, now you want to address
We
it.
done.
Yeah,
We
it's too
done, my
late
nigga.
by that
We
point.
done.
Yeah,
We out.
it's too late. But y'all are gone long before y'all actually physically leave.
You know,
So
it
you
take a
just
long time for a woman
you
to
know,
leave. We will put up with shit and put up with shit because for one,
it don't take a long time for y'all to leave. It takes a long time for you to physically leave. You've emotionally
yeah,
left quite some
physically
time
leave.
ago. Yeah.
No, this is our steps. We try, because most of the time we have kids and we always want the kids to have two-parent homes. So we try, we try. Then we get to the point, okay, but now I'm mentally checked out. So at this point, it doesn't matter what you do. I'm gone. At this point, I'm just trying to be here for the kids. And then it gets to a point, well, I ain't even trying to be here for the kids no more.
Yep.
Deuces, I'm out. Like, I can't
Yep.
do this. Because the
Yep.
kids start seeing it. No matter if you argue in front of them, none of that. The
Yep.
kids see your unhappiness. And you never want to raise kids in an unhappy home because they see it.
Well,
And
you know
they
the
take
funny
on that
part?
anger too.
The funny part is the kids seen it a long time before you even acknowledged it.
Yeah.
They seen it way before you even done all that shit.
Yeah.
And you get sometimes you'll be having an open conversation, all of a sudden they'll be like, Mom, are you happy? Dad, are you happy? Why are you still here?
You know, I've never been the arguing type. I was like granddaddy with that. I ain't arguing with your ass. So me and my ex-husband, we had disagreements. Well, first of all, I would say what the fuck I gotta say. I had the mentality of, and I still have that. I say what the fuck I gotta say. You say what you got to say. We come to a compromise and we squash it. Like we don't. I don't like to take shit into the next day or nothing like that. We squash it. So we never had that point of where we're just. Well, one time, like I threw a glass at his head and he ducked and hit the wall. But that's for another day. That's another conversation.
Gotta make chicken through it my ass.
But that's another conversation for another day. But when I told my kids that he had moved out and we were getting a divorce, I'm in the bathroom and I was in the tub and they was young and they like sitting on the floor talking. Y'all couldn't talk to me when we was in the living room, but they're like sitting on the floor and talking. So I got out the tub and I was getting ready to go out and I was doing my hair and I'm telling them, you know, he's not gonna be here. We're getting a divorce, and they were just like, we know you're happy now. First of all, ain't nobody ask y'all little asses to know shit. Ain't nobody ask y'all little ass to pick up shit. But it made me feel so. That's why my divorce, to me, it wasn't messy, but to me, it was clarification. Like this is the clarification that I needed because my kids are happy that I'm happy. My
Yeah.
kids see now that I'm happy, and I kept trying to hold on for that two-parent home. I kept trying to hold on for them, and they didn't need for me to hold on for them.
No.
Because at this point, they was happy that I was happy, and it's
Yeah.
been like that ever since. Like we've been down like four flat tires. Like is they were happy for me. And I'm like, what the fuck? I was trying to hold on for y'all little motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But it was
And
always me and them, so they seen that.
yeah. Kids see everything.
Hell yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Everything.
People think they hide shit. You can't hide shit from kids. They know it. They know it all.
They
They
knew
know
it.
it.
They knew it years before you seen it coming. Almost. They
Mm-hmm.
knew it when it first hit the fan. They knew. Yeah.
Yep. They feel the shift.
Yeah.
They feel it. They feel the tension. They feel the shift. At first they might not know what it is, but they feel the shift.
Yeah.
And then they start to pick up on stuff. Mama's not smiling, daddy's not smiling, they really not talking to each other. We see the fakeness at the goddamn
Yeah.
table. Like
Little
it's
smart, little
it's
smart
little
ass
shit
comments. Yeah.
that we think we're trying to hide, and they looking at it like y'all niggas ain't fooling no damn body.
Yep. Young people, y'all fooling yourselves.
Yeah,
Yep.
y'all ain't fooling
Can't,
nobody.
can't trick the little people.
This next question is one question that had me a little over the edge. So okay, is a friendship set ablaze and constantly stoked through the spirits?
Hey, you asked me a question.
Shut up. Let me ask again. Is a friendship set ablaze and constantly stoked through
Yes.
the spirit?
Yes.
Okay.
You asked me what love is, and that was my response. He was like, "What is love?" And that's how I always felt. It's a friendship that's set ablaze. It's just purely set on fire, and it's constantly being stoked and being heated up through the spirit. You gotta learn to love one another more than just the flesh. That's all I'm
Now,
saying.
when I instantly said and looked at it and was like, stroked. Girl, maybe you need sense. Because why is you reading it like that?
That is not what I said.
And you laughing at me did not make it any better.
Nope.
I was like, what? And I kept looking at it like stroked. And then once you started, I was like, oh, so
I don't know what the hell you got an R from because there wasn't no R in that bitch whatsoever.
it wasn't. All I said was stroked and like, damn, maybe I need to be stroked myself.
Oh shit. Shit.
Oh God. Okay. All right. So Auntie used to say all the time, real love is not true love until it's tried, tested, and proven. Younger me, I never understood that until I got older. So then I read that real love is patient, kind, and honest. It is a bond that stems from time and friendship. True love has no limitations and is unconditional. It represents an ideal to strive for, while real love reflects the practical and tangible aspects of love that sustain relationships. What's your definition of real love versus true love, and have you experienced true love?
Yeah, I experienced true love. Boy.
Oh, I
Woo-wee.
told you this was gonna be a good one, baby.
Oh man. Yeah, I've experienced true love.
I'm in no relationship, but I am a relationship guru around here. I'm just kidding,
I've
but
you ain't shit for this one, bro.
oh, I got you on that one.
You ain't even
I
shit.
got you on that
You
one, boo.
ain't
So
shit at all.
let me go up in the
Yeah.
camera a little bit. Let me pop my collar.
Yeah. I've had true love on a couple occasions. I was still in high school with one of them, and it was like true, real, like look. It wasn't no kid, it wasn't no play
Know
shit.
who that is?
It wasn't no bullshit. It wasn't no play shit. Like that was supposed to be my damn wife. Like I was gonna marry that thing. That was mine. Like, but oh boy, she married now. By the way, she finally got married. But get damn what? She get married, I get divorced. Look at Jesus. Like, woo, like hey, I turn it on, boy. But you know, it's just man, like that was like it's crazy because I was still like I still remember her birthday, like all of those types of shit. Number ain't never changed, but I'm not. I'm a respectful person. I don't just be like, "Hey, happy birthday." No, I don't do that shit no more. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, now that she married and everything, when I was married, I still did it. I ain't gonna lie, I still said happy birthday and shit. Didn't like and left it at that. There was no other conversation. It just made me like happy birthday. You know, when it was my birthday, same thing. Happy birthday, no other conversation type shit.
Mhm.
Um, it was different. Like it didn't have conditions.
Okay.
It didn't have boundaries. It was more of a not just an earthly love. It was ordained. Like it
So, do
was
you think if y'all had met later in life, then it would have been a different outcome?
it could have been a different outcome then. This was my fault, my failure. That was on me. I all day long that was me. That was that was me.
Glad you acknowledged it.
Yeah, that was me. Oh, I ain't never been afraid to acknowledge like what my shortcomings are or what I've done wrong. Like I take accountability 100%. Even in my marriage, I knew what my shortcomings were. I've
Asshole.
addressed them. But when you're the only one addressing your shortcomings, then you have a problem there. When the other person think that they can do no wrong, or the other person is constantly looking to
Mhm.
blame you instead of taking accountability for their parts. I think
Okay.
those are the difference. I've never had any problem accepting. You can ask anybody. I've never had any problem accepting where my blame is. I take accountability where accountability needs to be taken. That's how I was able to move on so damn fast because I was able to be like, okay, what lesson needed to be learned here? I dissect my relationships. I do after
Mhm.
action reports on shit. What could I have done better? Even while in the relationship, certain situations after I done said my two piece and then probably that made you cry 50 million times.
After I told you not to say it.
Yeah, whatever. It is what it is. I needed that shit off of my chest,
No, the
and not
wrong way. It
yeah.
could have
But
been.
it could have been said in a peaceful manner,
There
but
you go.
it wouldn't have been me if I would have said that shit in a peaceful manner. You knew I was an asshole when you met me.
Oh my God.
You married me still.
I'm gonna need for you to change that in your new
Yeah.
relationship. Okay.
What? Being
It's
an
not
asshole?
what you say, it's how you say
Let me tell you ass something.
it.
I give a I give a damn I give a disclaimer at the beginning. I'm
It
sitting
don't
at the
matter.
table with
You
you.
still gotta
I
factor in feelings. It's not what you say, it's how you. I have a problem with that too, but it's how you
so
say stuff.
so
You can say
ask
the same thing a different way, and it can be interpreted two different ways.
So ask clarifying questions. Now let's get to the point where we play 21 questions. If you don't understand what the hell I'm saying, ask me, did you mean it like that? Did you mean it the way it sound? Most of the time my answer is gonna be no. And there's gonna
Say it
be a few
how it's
times,
supposed to be meant.
where
That's your
I
part.
meant it the
Okay,
way I said
that's
it.
few times, but
Yes.
not all the time. You can't be an asshole all the time. You can't be just combative and say what the fuck you want to say all the goddamn time.
Why not?
Because
I'm
you got
just
to
saying
think about the other person's feelings.
I
You have
did.
to think about the other.
Why the hell you so sensitive? Let's talk about that shit then. If you gotta think about why you so damn sensitive? Why you so damn sensitive? Why you like the world?
I'm
Why you
not.
like
I'm
society
trying to
right
be
now?
in relationship, but we can go fucking tick for tat, nigga. Because just like you an asshole, I am too. Let's do it.
I'm just saying. I'm just asking
No,
out of just
but it's
pure
still a
curiosity.
certain way you can say stuff without hurting somebody's feelings, but it would be the same words. It just said differently.
And I literally just said the same shit, so now I repeated myself
But you
twice when I ain't
started,
have to.
but you started learning that though.
Yeah, I did. Learning, but I ain't trying
Okay,
to say the same
so
shit twice.
it can
It's
be
still
said.
irritating. It still be irritating my soul because I be wanting to say it the way I want to say it. But I've learned to step back a little bit and peace be still. Instead of saying nigga you ain't shit and just say, you know what? The behavior you're exhibiting right now is somewhat garbage.
That shit you doing right now, that
Yeah.
ain't it.
Yeah, it's
That
somewhat
ain't it
garbage. Please change your behavior. It's pissing me off.
right now.
Yeah,
Right,
fix it,
right,
Jesus.
right now.
Touch it, Lord.
Cause the devil in me will.
Yeah, cause Lord, all hell about to break loose when I go to my closet and I start praying. Right, just go ahead and leave me alone right now. Just leave me in this closet be. Let me talk to the Lord,
You
cause
stupid.
he's saving you right now.
All right, so I sent you two quizzes. It
Yeah,
was
that's
love
fine.
language and attachment style.
I'm about to bullshit
So
it.
for the love language, you scored 29% in words of affirmation. And that means actions don't always speak louder than words. Unsolicited compliments means the world to you. Hearing the words, I love you is important. Hearing the reason behind the love sends your spirit skyward.
Yeah.
Insults can leave you shattered and are easily not forgotten. You thrive on hearing kind and encouraging words that build you up. You scored 26% in acts of service, 23% in quality time, 13% in physical touch, and 10% in gifts. So your love language is words of affirmation, then acts of service. Is
Yeah.
that the perfect order for you?
Yeah, I will say so. Yeah. And so I mean sometimes you ain't even gotta say shit. Just do it. Like,
Actions.
yeah, just do it. I don't no, I don't really I cannot stand gifts. That's one of the reasons I don't really like Christmas like that.
Now, mine is 33% in quality time, 23% physical touch, 20% words of affirmation, 20% acts of service, and 3% gifts.
I don't even know how the hell you got physical touch and you don't like people to fucking touch you at all. That shit don't make no fucking sense to me. Like you don't even like to give out a goddamn hug, nigga. When you give a hug, that shit be so awkward and shit. It's just be like, yo, all right, this enough. Stop fucking touching me. like
No,
type thing.
no, no. But if I'm in a relationship, like
No,
I like for my man to touch me. I like to hug. I like to cuddle.
no,
Not long, not long. We got a time limit, but it's not a lot. But like I like it.
no. I don't even want you to touch me. Like, no, I give you a hug and shit. I hold you when I want to. But like at night, like if we sleep in the same bed and shit, no, keep your hot body ass on your side. Don't
No,
be coming
no.
making my
We can
goddamn
we
back
can
sweat.
cuddle
No.
for
Mm-mm.
3 to 5 minutes. Cause after that
Yeah,
I'm hot.
'cause-
I'm trying to move. Like
yeah,
move. I can't move.
yeah,
Can't. I I I,
yeah.
I can't.
No, yeah.
But
That's why I said take your
like
hot body ass to your side. I don't even want your feet touching me.
now I can do that. Like I have a picture where my friend is asleep. He's an old friend, and like he something has to touch me, whether his hand, his leg, his feet, like something has to touch me.
That's that baby security blanket bullshit.
That is not baby
That's
security.
that's
Like
some that's the infant security blanket bullshit. My kids do that shit,
that's that. Is
and
this
that
bitch
shit,
still here?
yeah, that shit be irritating my damn soul. Like Jackson do that shit too. Jackson be sleeping next to you, you move, and that nigga will move instinctively. His feet move, like
That's the,
just
is
gotta
this
be
bitch
like,
still
yeah,
here? Shut your ass
like
up.
that's the infancy bullshit. When I tell your ass don't touch me at all, don't touch me unless you're trying to slide over here to get some dick, and don't be trying to steal my damn body heat because I like to be
You don't
cold at
cuddle.
night. Huh?
You don't
I will
cuddle.
I will hold you until you go to sleep because once you go to sleep, your body heat up. I'm not trying to wake up in the morning and my goddamn chest
Okay,
sweating.
yeah, I like that. And
Yeah,
I will fall asleep on you, and then I gotta
yeah.
move
You
because
gotta
I
move.
get extremely hot. I gotta move, and I
Yeah.
don't leave me alone. I don't want to hug all fucking night, nigga. I can't sleep like that. That ain't no good
Mm,
fucking sleep.
no.
So let me put your ass to bed.
Or the niggas that be you trying to go to sleep and they want to hold your hand from the other side of the bed. Why?
I'm gonna push off the bed.
Yeah, don't hold. We don't need to hold hands to go to sleep, bitch. We trying to go to sleep. Jesus is trying to heal my body, not ours together. I need him to heal mine right now because I done prayed some prayers that ain't got nothing to do with you. I need to be touched by an angel.
You,
I'm just
your
saying.
attachment style. Well, actually, both of our attachment style is the same. It's dismissive and avoidant. You prefer to maintain an emotional distance from others. If someone does attempt to forge an intimate bond with you, you may pull away from the relationship. Display of emotions, opening up to others, and expressing your feelings may make you uncomfortable. When other people try to open up to you, you may minimize their emotional expressions. You may come across as aloof and distant to others. You dislike being dependent on others and see yourself as self sufficient and independent. You may represent a false persona to the world. Emotional intimacy, trust, and dependency on others are a difficult concept for you. You prefer to create personal boundaries and rely on yourself.
You know what you just that was just the perfect definition I heard for asshole.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's why I said me and you scored the same on that.
yeah,
Where we both of us are dismissive, avoided assholes. Yeah.
yeah. That's the perfect definition for assholes.
And I think most of our family will score on that one.
Yeah.
Assholes.
And
Okay.
I don't really think we dismissive like that. I just be thinking that at certain moments we just don't give a damn. That's
Yeah.
really it. Yeah,
Mm,
at certain moments we just don't be fucking
Opening it
caring.
up to others is that's a hard one for me. Expressing my feelings, especially when I feel that they're not going to be reciprocated. That's yeah.
Let's speak about that for a minute.
I don't do that.
I'm about to be quiet. This is a podcast. That mean I'm a goddamn spokesperson on this motherfucker, so it mean I can speak openly.
Speak
So,
openly. Take it there, my
so
brother.
I'm gonna speak openly for a minute. We have a common misconception that love is always going to be reciprocated in the way that we give it out.
Mm-hmm.
You can't expect people to love how you love
That's
and
true.
return it in the way in which you give it. It don't work like that. because everybody is not capable of loving in the same manner in which you are.
Right.
So when you do things, you have to do it out of the kindness of your heart, not expecting anything back in return.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to be loved in the same way that you give out love? Yeah, who doesn't? But we also have to understand that everybody is not the same, and everybody isn't going to love us the way that we give out. And we have to be okay with it. As long as
Right.
it's not putting us in a certain situation where I don't feel loved at all, then you have to be okay with the reciprocation is not going to be tit for tat. It's going to be totally different. And people have got to understand that and be okay with it. Love how you love fearlessly, being unbothered by how you love. But you can't expect the same in return because everybody's not capable of the type of love that you give.
So
It
what
doesn't mean
at
that
what
it
point
doesn't mean that you're not deserving
do
of
you
said
draw the
love.
line on if you're not feeling the love? Like at what if you was talking to somebody and they're telling you, you know, I always show love, I always do this, but I don't receive it in that manner. Not even in that manner, I don't feel it at all. Like I'm not feeling he wants to be with me. I'm not feeling love. I guess I would say I was asked a question last night and I told I would ask it on my podcast. How do you know if a man is into you and wants to be with you? And
He will
my
make
response was, he'll let you know.
He'll let you know. Yeah, he will make time for you in the ways in which he moves. This man, if he wants to truly be with you, there are some
If he
aspects
wants
of
to,
his
he
world
will. He will
that will
make a way.
stop. Yeah, he will make a way for it.
Right.
This motherfucker be the busiest motherfucker ever. He will make some type of time, whether they're sending you flowers just to say hey or something. Even if it's just a little text to say, "Hey, babe, good morning. You know what? I just wanted you to know I'm thinking about you," or something.
Sending you dinner, sending
Yeah,
you flowers.
yeah,
It's like a text
little,
message. Baby, I'm
yeah,
thinking I'm busy, but I'm thinking
yeah.
about you. Like if he wants to, he will.
He
And that's
will.
what I
Yeah,
told her. He'll let you know. Like
yeah,
men will let you know. If they don't want to be with you, you will know.
yeah.
You will know. If they want to be with you will
And
know.
I'm so damn blunt that I be hurting feelings and not realizing I'm hurting feelings. Like, well, first off, how the hell did you just get attached to the ideal of me? You don't really know me. You know the idea
Because you're
of
you,
me.
baby. You
You-
are Ashton, baby.
So you let yourself get attached, so attached to the ideal of what you believe that I am. When I've turned you down, you so fucking heartbroken and butt hurt. Well, first off, stupid, you just can't damn be out of the damn blue willy nilly. You just fell in love simply with a figment of your imagination, because that's really what I was. A figment of your imagination. You fell in love with a
Like,
figment
all
of your
we had was
imagination.
a conversation, and now you just
Yep.
think I'm the best thing on fucking earth, bitch.
Nope.
How? How do you know?
You don't even know me.
I
Feet.
could be
Come
the
on now.
complete opposite and ruin your
Yep.
goddamn life.
Yep.
But because of a few conversations, oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like, no, that's that shit. It's like, get to know me first before you fall in, because the person who you falling in love with and the person you having a conversation with gonna be two totally different motherfuckers. The person you having a conversation with, yeah, some of him is a lot of him is real because I'm just me 100% of the time. But if I don't like your
That's
ass,
an asshole, 100%.
yeah, if I don't like your ass, you gonna know. Ain't no
Mm-hmm.
sugarcoating this shit. I don't like you. I don't care for you. If I find you to be too aggressive, you just too aggressive. You know what? Goddamn, speak women. Public service announcement. Learn that it's okay to be a woman. You don't have to be a man in every situation. I get that certain predicaments in life
Turn that
have put
alpha
you
down a little
in
bit.
certain positions that require you to be so aggressive. The Bible states a man that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. He didn't say you come looking for me. So sit your
Right?
ass down somewhere and let him find you in due
But
time,
but
in due season.
I I think that women take on so much because in most dynamics, we're the head of the household, right? We're the mother, we're the father because there is no father there. So when the man do find us and he takes on the alpha role, It takes a while for us to relinquish because that's not what we're used to. So we're not used to a man doing what he says he's going to do. We're not
Okay.
used to a man being there. So it takes a while. Now, women who wants that and believe in the Bible, they will relinquish that. They
Did you
will, oh, okay,
did you did you pray for it? So when
but this
Jesus,
is a man's man. But
yeah,
it's still, you still have to relinquish. It's gonna take time to relinquish that power because you've done it for so long. You've
I
been
get
the
that
head of
point.
your household for so long. But
You
then
know
you
what I
got the
heard?
ones out there that won't relinquish it at all. And then that's how y'all butt heads. Two alphas, they're gonna butt heads every time.
But I have to. I think that two alphas won't butt heads after time. I have to show you one that as a man that I am truly the head of my household. I have to give you something to respect. I have to give you something worth relinquishing that
You
power
gotta
for.
lead.
I
We
gotta
gotta
lead. I
know
truly have
how
to.
to
Yeah,
lead. If you
yeah.
can lead, I will follow, but I can't follow you
If you can't
into
damn
goddamn
lead.
hell.
Yep, yep.
Like you gotta know how to lead.
Yeah. But nah, but some of y'all, I say y'all, some of y'all need to learn how to just sit the hell down somewhere. How you praying for something and when it come your way, you ruin it because you couldn't pass the test? You think he's just gonna give it to you? He done sent Boaz your way a couple times and you done stumped that nigga into the ground.
Some women are
I'm
not
just
used
saying.
to it. They're
Yep.
used to they're used to every man that come in their life being a representative. So when a good one comes, they can't distinguish the two. They can't
And yeah, because
separate the two.
all men out here ain't goddamn do boys with fast money just because you had some of us work for a goddamn living.
All
Uh,
women out here ain't like that either.
and ain't like that either. Yeah. I'm just saying. Some of y'all work for a living.
All
So
women are not out here
oh,
to hurt. We come to heal. But a lot of men don't see it like that. So they
is
come
that
to destroy. So
is
it's
that what
vice
you
versa. It's not
is
just on
is that
one
what you saying?
is
You come y'all come to heal?
some come to heal.
That's what y'all
That's
doing?
gonna be the last phase of this. I'm gonna get to that. But
All right.
some will come to heal.
That ain't I
But the
think
question
see
is, will you let her? Like
it's how she does it.
we're gonna stop that. We're gonna
All
stop
right.
that. Okay. After each of these, I want your take on it. We're gonna go back to foundation since that's the topic of this. The
Yeah.
foundation of a healthy relationship includes, and I got a few things. So first, we're gonna start with boundaries. You and
Yeah.
your partner are able to find ways to meet each other's needs in ways that you feel both feel comfortable with. What's your take on boundaries?
There in every healthy relationship must have boundaries. Because at the end of the day, you're still two individuals. You're two individuals working for a linear goal. You gotta have boundaries. Because you can't lose yourself in that person can't lose themselves in you. You gotta have some type of boundaries. Not the boundary in how I love you, but some type of boundary that keeps you you, that keeps you uniquely you and keeps you sane. You can't do every
Can
damn
we
thing together.
can we talk about the boundary that you have to set between your family and your significant other? Because that is
Oh, that
so
ain't
important.
that ain't a damn hard boundary to set. Because
It's hard
I
for
tell
some
who
people, and it's so
here.
important. Like it's so important.
It is
It's so
very
important
important.
the fact that a lot of people let their family come between their relationships. So it is important. It's
Look,
not. It shouldn't be hard because
I
who's the family?
tell I
Y'all.
tell every family that I've ever gotten a chance to meet, and this is probably why some of our relationships didn't work, and that's damn well that was Jesus saving me. Because I tell you from the beginning, look, I didn't marry them. I'm not in a relationship with them. You're not in a relationship with mine. We're in a relationship with each other. Is it nice that we like each other? Yeah, it makes life a whole lot easier. But you don't have to come around, nor do I have to come around. We don't have to come around each other's family like that. Does it make it easier to deal with life and shit? Yeah, it makes it easier. But when you're destroying what I have built on my
Hmm.
own because I was destined to have my own family, that was
Hmm.
already pre planned in the biblical set that I will have my own family. I don't have to merge the two, I can separate the two. Every time your
Right.
family doing shit, I don't have to be involved. But again, just let's, all right, boom, let's take the altar. and use it as an example right here. When you're getting married and you're committing to one another before the eyes of God, it is only you two standing there. It is
Right.
you, your spouse, and the representative of
Hmm.
God who is marrying you. Everybody else is on the side or looking in
They
towards the
behind
altar.
you.
Yep,
Right.
towards the
Because
altar.
my
You
father
are
or
the two
whoever's
there.
giving me away has
Yep,
already led me to you. So
yep.
he already
That's it.
behind me.
So at that point, you known that you've now created a whole new family. That it's again, it's okay. It's okay. It's between me, you, and Jesus. It ain't got nothing to do with your aunties, your uncles, your mama, or your daddy.
To fuck them all.
Yep. And at the end of the day, like even when it got to the point where when I was getting a divorce, and I was like, everything looks so good. Yeah, because you were never supposed to know. Because nothing was your business.
Yeah. That's how my divorce was.
Yeah.
If I
It
was
wasn't,
surprised,
yeah, it wasn't,
I
it
wasn't.
wasn't your business. It wasn't your business to know everything that was going on.
Because
It
in the
wasn't,
public
yeah,
eye, he was
yeah.
the best husband motherfucking ever. He was the best goddamn husband ever because there was nowhere in the world I was gonna disrespect him in public.
Yeah.
So you weren't supposed to know that.
You weren't supposed to know. You're not supposed to
Yep.
know. Yep. And then when
I'm
shit
glad you
happens,
touched on
yeah.
that
And
because
when
I've talked to a lot of women and why it's still an ongoing debate, I have no fucking idea because apparently people don't know the order. A lot of a lot of men are saying their mom comes before their spouse, and a lot of women are saying their children come before their spouse. That's not the
that's not
order.
how that
The
works.
order is God, your spouse, your kids, and then everyone else.
That ain't how that
But
works either.
you got men putting
Be
their mom over their spouse. You got women putting their kids over their spouse. Like, what's your take on that?
be specific. It is God, me as the husband, you as my wife, our children, and then everybody else. That is the
Hmm.
biblical hierarchy of things. And if you call yourself a Christian or believing in any type of spirit world thereafter, the biblical principles of what the hierarchy is all the same. It is
Mm-mm.
God.
People not believing that.
I'm saying
People
it
not
is
believing
God,
that.
the husband. It is God, the husband, the wife, the children, and then everybody else. Now, when it comes to the instances of you cooking dinner or something, yeah, make sure my kids eat first. I don't give a damn about me eating first. Make sure my kids eat first. Matter of fact, you ain't even gotta fix my damn plate because I ain't even that type of man. First off, if you cooked, sit your ass down. Let me fix your plate.
Right.
Like type thing. But no, it's like no.
Mm-mm.
You
They're
gotta go
not
back.
believing
We
in
got
that
we
though.
have to
They're
go
not
back
believing
to
it. Is no man
the
come before
roots.
my kids or no woman become before my mama. Man, fuck your mama.
Well,
Some kids.
first off, this is why you ain't got a woman right now. And this is probably why you ain't got no damn man. Period. Not a real one at least.
Right?
It's because you're missing the whole principle in the way in which you're raised. Of course, we're not in the same generation of our grandparents, where your grandma sat at home because the husband was doing everything he needed to do. Because most of these niggas out here ain't really doing what they supposed to be doing anyway. For the wife to just sit
Mm-hmm.
at home to begin with. But that's because we've watered down what it really means to be a man, and we've watered down our women over the past generations or whatnot or you've made it to, and everybody wants to blame society. No, society at some point in time, start blaming yourselves because you know
Right.
better.
You got to take
Yeah,
accountability.
yeah, you knew better, you know better, so now you do better. It's like, okay, saying, hey, if I grew up without my dad, what the hell makes you think that it's okay for you to abandon your fucking kids, nigga? You know what it's like to grow up without a dad. Like, what makes you
Right.
think it was okay to abandon your kids, or vice versa? If you grew up without your mom, what the hell makes you think it's okay to abandon
Cause I
your
I
kids
would
like that?
never. I would
No,
never.
it's not. It's just
My
those
kids are
same
spoiled as fuck
principles.
because I've made sure that they never. I never wanted my kids to feel how I felt growing up. So I overdid it in
Yes,
certain
yeah,
ways, but I have amazing kids. Like they
yeah.
never took that shit for granted. So I have amazing kids, but I overdid it because I know what that feels like. So I never want them to experience that.
Yeah.
They experienced it on one end, but I overcompensated for that also.
Yeah.
So they haven't missed on love because it's been there. But if I get married and find someone, y'all will show respect.
Yeah. Love occurs in many different ways. I think
You're not
sometimes.
gonna, and they
Yeah.
have enough respect, and I've taught them well enough to know this is mama husband, so we know she'll fuck us up over him. Like,
Yeah.
it's like that. Y'all don't come before him. Cause y'all can get up and leave. He can too, but y'all gonna go with about your own lives and y'all gonna have your own family and it's just gonna be me and him.
Yeah, and that's where a lot of parents lose themselves too. When especially women tend to lose themselves because you gotten so involved in being a wife and a mom that you don't even know who you are when they leave. When the
Yes.
kids leave, now you're trying to figure out yourself. Now your husband got to learn you
That's
again
how a lot of marriages
because
break
yep,
up because now they don't know themselves.
yes, yep.
But
You
no,
spent too much time with the
I
kids and
raised
shit.
you. I raised you. It's time for me
Yeah,
to live. It's gonna be me and him.
yeah, and you got to be okay with that. But no, the hierarchy is the hierarchy, and you can't change that. Jesus said it, and you can't change it. And don't be trying to change. Don't be trying to make
Oh yeah,
shit brand new
yeah,
that worked hundreds of
they don't
years
change
ago.
that. They don't.
And
That's
that's
why
why
I'm
that's why it ain't
single,
working.
getting a divorce because they don't change
Yeah.
that.
And then that's why it ain't working.
And then the kids grow up hating them.
Yep.
All right, the next one's communication. You and your partner can share your feelings even when you don't agree in a way that makes the other person feel safe, heard, and not judged. Think about how to use communication to make your partner feel needed, desired, and appreciated. Communication is verbal and nonverbal. So actions speak volumes, and remember that listening is a major component of healthy communication. It's not always what is said, but how it is said. That's important. If a couple communicates with aggression, the silent treatment, or abusive language or action, it signals concern.
Mhm.
Trust. Building can take time and allows couples to be vulnerable with one another, knowing that they can rely on the other person. Compromise. Two people in a relationship bring individual experiences, thoughts, behaviors, and personalities to the table. Finding common ground means expressing opinions, understanding, and accepting differences and agreeing on compromise. If both feel heard and understood, it helps prevent one person from feeling like they're giving in, which can build resentment over time. Compromise. What do you feel about compromise? Oh, hell. This sounds like it's going to be an asshole opinion coming out.
No, this gonna be a real one. This gonna be a real one. I was not the most compromising motherfucker ever.
No, you was not
Nope. Mm-mm. I wasn't even trying
at
to
all.
compromise. I wasn't
At
trying to
all.
give you no damn leeway, no room, no nothing. I'm not trying to
At
compromise
all.
about shit.
At
I
all.
felt like I worked hard enough to support the lifestyle that I wanted to live and yours that I didn't have to compromise. And
Mm.
if anything, you should have compromised and made convenience for me because I've got out here and worked my ass off to
Yeah,
make
it
sure
don't
that
work
you
like that.
had everything that you needed. And so, what I got to compromise for? No, that's just really how I felt. Like, what the hell I got to compromise for? Is I'm out here doing all the hard work to make sure that you got the life that you need. Our kids got a roof over their head, and we ain't just got just a normal roof over. We got a good roof over our head. We got LED lights and shit. I'm just saying.
So where do you
Um,
stand on that now?
now, that's an excellent question. I'm very compromising now, to an extent. I will
Okay, your next
compromise.
relationship. What would the compromising
I will compromise, but I won't compromise myself.
myself? Okay.
Yeah. And when it gets to a point where you're compromising my moral standards and my ethical values, then fuck
Hmm.
you all day long. You can fuck off. Yeah.
Okay. Commitment. Commitment means putting each other and the relationship first. This requires a lot of giving and certainly some sacrifice. But the payoff is a relationship that brings true joy and fulfillment to each other's lives. Knowing that each person is committed to working through challenges and growing together builds trust and intimacy and helps release the fears and doubts that hold couples back. Relationships can be challenging and can take a toll on mental, emotional, and physical health, mood, and even focus at work.
Yeah. Commitment is a hard one nowadays because most people don't understand what that word truly means.
Hmm.
And so when you're in a committed relationship to one another, yeah, you're damn near married without the paper.
Right.
Without yeah,
They don't
without the
understand
paper.
sacrifice either.
Yeah. No, sac everybody at some point in time has made some type of sacrifice.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. My ex-wife probably made more sacrifices for me than I made for her. I wouldn't be half the places that I am now if it wasn't for her sacrifices. I wouldn't have as many
Yay!
degrees
Ooh, that's my boo right there.
if I wouldn't have as many degrees as I have now if it wasn't for her sacrifices or her putting her shit on the back burner.
Hmm.
And then when it came time for me to do what I needed to do, I did it. And I even did it while we were divorced. Put myself on the back burner so she can achieve what she needed to achieve so she can feel adequate in life and be a better mom
Because that was something
to
that
my
she always
kids
wanted to do
because something's
too.
all she wanted. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
she's always wanted to
she
be that.
yeah. So she put that shit on hold so I can be what I needed to be.
The mayor, a hoppy, shoppy,
Yeah.
shoppy, shoppy, as
Yeah.
Dante said.
Yeah. But
The
but
mayor of
when
hoppy,
it
shoppy, shoppy,
drop it
shoppy.
shot right. But when it came time for me to do what I needed to do, even in a time when I was no longer obligated to do it,
Hmm.
I still did it because of what everything that she done for me. And it wasn't it. I've always knew the sacrifices that was made for me.
Hmm.
Did I take them for granted at times? Yeah,
Yeah.
I will say yeah, I did because it was always in my head. You didn't have to do that. It
Okay.
was yeah, it was always in my head. You didn't have to do it. I didn't ask you to do it. So I had to learn that it wasn't about what I asked you to do. It was you being a wife and you doing what
And
you
she
felt that
did
you
it.
needed to do
She helped you
as a
achieve
wife.
your
Yeah,
goal as a wife.
as
Yeah.
a wife. And but there are things as husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend, that some things we need to accomplish by ourselves.
Disrespectful.
Yeah,
Like, come on in here.
yeah. Oh
You like
no.
you for being fucking outside trying to, I was
Yeah. But
disrespectful as hell. They want to be building and working on shit. God damn. Motherfuckers.
at night, 7:40 at night at but no, I had to learn to understand that everybody is not gonna give you the same basically that same energy I was talking about before. Love is not gonna be
Hmm.
reciprocated in the same way. But we also have to understand there are certain things in life that I need to accomplish on my own that don't require you to put effort into.
Right.
And I think if we can get and that was where we could butt heads to it a lot. It's like, well, you always wanted to do things by yourself. Well, no, I needed to do this by myself because I was trying to prove something to myself.
Hmm.
If I got your help to do it, then you're defeating the purpose of what I set out to do in the first place.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think there's those moments where you have to say to your spouse, "Hey, it's not that I don't enjoy your support or I don't want you to be able to move certain mountains for me, but this one I have to do on my own."
Okay.
Yeah. But you have to be upfront and you have to put that expectation out there and you have to communicate that too. See, that all still goes back to communication and what those expectations are. So
Which
certain
is one of the
things, yeah,
foundations. You got to communicate.
you gotta communicate
You
it because
have
certain
to.
things we're not gonna always see eye to eye on, and certain things I am gonna truly need to do on my own. And certain
Hmm.
things you are going to need to do on your own to make you a better you. Yeah. So that's all.
So this is why I said we was gonna put the other conversation on pause into this one. So I'm
Yeah.
getting ready to read an insert, and this comes directly from the person.
Okay.
And so this is one of my favorite podcasts that I like to watch. And on one episode, he had a panel, and they were asked, "What are you looking for in a man?" So this lady changed it to what I desire in a man. and she wanted to clarify there's nothing a man I there's nothing a man I love couldn't put in my hands that I couldn't multiply it. I don't care if he worked at Burger King. By the time we finish, he will own a chain of them. She said, what I desire though, the Bible doesn't give a lot of information necessarily on how we date, but we can look at the characteristics of God to determine what type of character we want. I'm not telling you a person I want to date. I'm telling you what I want from a husband. So, from a husband, I desire a man who has very clear vision. He is clear about purpose and destiny, not just for himself, but a man you marry has to be able to cultivate what is in and on you as well. So I can't have a man who is unclear about where he is going and is intimidated by who I am. He has to be able to cultivate who I am as well. So I desire clear vision, clear purpose. I need definition. I'm not a go with the flow type of woman. I need to know where we are going and what we are doing. What's the destination? I thrive. I thrive when I know what's going on and I shouldn't have to ask. I need you to lay out the plan for us. Take me on a drive. Tell me, baby, this is what we're getting ready to do. This is the land that I desire to buy. These are the businesses that I desire to have. This is what I want. Make it clear. I thrive in clarity. The Bible says that God is not the author of confusion. So I ought to know exactly where I stand with you, and I ought to know where I fit in your life. I'm not competing with your mama, your sister, your daughter, your dog. My space in your life ought to be solidified. Once he's laid out the vision, once we know the direction we are going in, I desire a disciplined man, a man that don't gotta sleep with everything he sees. I desire a man who can communicate with me. You ain't got to be perfect, but I can't work with what I don't know. Provide an environment where I'm safe, my heart is safe. When a man provides safety and security for a woman, she will walk through every fire, she will climb every mountain. The things I desire ain't that much because, in comparison to the things you will get back from me, that is the least that you can do is provide that. I'm not intimidated by trauma. We all have it. My challenge is, do you want to come out of it? Am I going to be destroyed by trying to help you overcome what you are in? I want a man's man. He gets on the phone and his voice calms me. Do you think women can handle that? Handle a man that pulls up and delivers that? And what are your thoughts about the insert that I just said?
I don't think she wrong.
I don't need them.
I think
I
that I
Ash,
think that when you
I've sent that to a few women
yeah,
that I know. Like I
yeah.
love that shit.
I think that when you're asking God for a certain type of person, as in anything that we ask God for, it's gonna come with a test. And a
Mm-hmm.
lot of times what we're asking for, we're not capable of handling in the moment in which we're asking for it.
Right.
So we fail at it, and it goes away. And because it goes away at that moment, we lose hope. We don't look at the fact that, okay, what was needed in this time, or what is it about myself in this moment that has me to where I'm unprepared to get or obtain what I'm asking for.
Mm-hmm.
We just kind of take it as, oh, well, damn, I guess I just don't deserve that type of, and you just beat down on your, instead of building yourself up, we beat ourselves down. She wants what everybody wants, whether it's a
Right.
man or a woman, but there are certain criteria in speaking. So she's speaking of the Bible. There are certain things that are required us as men to do to in order for us to lead from a biblical standpoint.
Right.
Well, most of us don't read them damn passages anyway to
Be
begin with,
clear.
and most of the time those passages aren't being taught in the
Right.
church either, because the church is so big on money. Instead of raising, if you can raise the family, you will raise the money of the church. Duh. God just
Mm-hmm.
gave you a whole damn book on how to do it. But you focus on the one thing, which is the money, and now you've neglected the family. So you can't raise the church because there's no family that's being built.
Right.
Yeah. So if you take the book and you use it for its intended purpose, and if you say you're a believer, then it's there. It's right in front of you what you need to do. We just gotta have the discipline enough to do it. And if I think as men, in order for us to be that type of man, you have to be the truly be the type of woman in which she was speaking of, as in
Yeah,
herself. I believe she was talking about herself. But
yeah.
if that's truly who she is, it has to be exhibited. It has to be
Actually, she's
seen.
an associate pastor in Atlanta. I love
Yeah.
her.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
Okay.
I, don't start.
Huh?
Don't
Is
start.
she married? It's a
No,
yes or no question.
no, not anymore.
Yeah.
Her ex didn't have that clear vision.
Okay. He didn't have that clear vision.
Mm-mm.
So what was she lacking too? Because
Huh?
there's a reason his vision wasn't clear. What was she lacking?
I don't know. You have to ask her.
Yeah, I want to ask her. Send me her name. I'm gonna send her an email.
I'm not. I'm not with you.
Well, I'm dead
I,
ass damn serious.
she's
I want
very
to know.
pretty too.
Huh?
She's very pretty too.
Somebody I know.
She she might be a little older than me, but she's very pretty.
She's somebody I know.
No, no, you don't know her.
She's single.
Yeah,
Let me talk to Jesus about it right quick. Dear Father God, Lord
Christian.
Jesus, is she everything that she say she is? Lord, deliver her aunts to me.
I'm gonna send it to you and send you her
Yes,
name. I can't with you.
I'm
I
gonna send her an
can't. I
email,
can't.
Lord, and be like,
I
look, Lord,
can't.
you said the better marriage is undefiled, and Lord, if
It's
this is the
like
one that's
I
supposed to
agree.
condition
Like
my
she
beard,
said,
huh?
that's how I am. I thrive in clarity. Make
Yeah.
something clear. You can't lead. I can't follow you if you don't know how to lead. You
Yeah,
got to
but
know
if
how to
but if
lead.
I make it clear again, if I make it clear and you don't agree with it, then is it clarity? Is clarity the problem?
Then we come to a compromise because if you're, it all depends on what you're trying to do. If you're
Mhm.
trying to do something that I know that's going to lead us to destruction, we're going to talk about it, and I'm going to let you know that's not the way to go.
You know
A
what?
lot of people are
I give
on
you,
this, I
yeah,
have a clear vision, but I have this quick money clear vision.
yeah,
That's not going to work.
yeah. I give you that.
That's not going
Actually,
to work.
you want my
And
honest
we
opinion?
said there's nothing a man that I love can put in my hand that I won't multiply.
Yeah,
That's my ex-husband. Like, I will multiply that shit. I will build you up. I will get you to where you desire to be. The rest of it is up to you. I can only do so much. If you don't, if you don't have that, what's the word?
drive,
If you don't have that drive,
that
I can only
drive,
do so
the
much. I can
ambition. Yeah,
push you and push you, and I can put shit in your path. But if you don't have that drive, it's gonna fail every time.
my ex-wife had a beautiful foresight to see people for what they were and who they were.
Hmm.
I ain't never trust that shit. But I would always come back to like, damn, this bitch right. Like, why she had to be right about this person? Why she?
I said,
Huh?
I always loved insight on people
Yeah. Why I ain't
because she
trust it?
was always
She
dead
was
on.
always spot on. She was always
Yes,
spot on. She was always spot on. I didn't trust it until later on. Like in the beginning and shit. Yeah, I
she was
ain't. Yeah,
always spot
yeah,
on.
always spot on. But in the beginning and shit, nope. They never really trusted. Like didn't care for it. It's like, where the fuck does this
But you
superpower
can
come
see it.
from?
You can see it. I
Yeah,
seen it with my ex-husband,
yeah.
but because we had kids and we were married, hey, nope, nope, nope. Hey, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. But
It is what it is. I think sometimes too that, but I've learned over time that that's not a superpower. It's a God given gift. It's literally just a God given talent. Like it ain't a superpower. And I learned to listen to it over
mhm.
time. And as I learned to listen to that shit, ain't never led wrong. I'd be like, hey, and I would start asking them. Like it became a game. Like when I would meet people in life, hey, what do you think about this person? Don't mess with them. All right. Mess with that person. Cool. Mess with that person. Don't mess with that person. I
But
was
you know
straight.
what? That's time. That's
Yeah.
why I keep my circle so small because I can see you and hear a few conversations and be like, yeah, that ain't it.
That ain't
Like
it.
they
Yep.
don't have good intentions. Like that ain't it. And I,
Yeah.
I just will not fuck with you at all. Like,
Like I knew feet was hot or
yeah,
something.
you're only
But
gonna
yep.
bring like you ain't gonna bring that to my life. Like
Mhm.
I don't need it.
Especially like, let's go back to Feet and her aggressiveness. Like Feet was super fucking aggressive. Was aggressive as
Feet was
hell.
very aggressive.
Yeah, was very
And I
aggressive.
told you she was an aggressive female. Like,
Yeah.
damn.
I was like, she was so damn aggressive. Like, hold on, it take a lot to scare me. You scared, you
I
scared
knew
me.
you was scared. You was like, hell no.
No, yes. I was no, not doing that. I come outside, my goddamn house on fire with my clothes. How the hell you get in my house and shit? I got a cold. How you done forgot in my shit? Like, nah, Feet was aggressive, but I also knew behind Feet's aggressiveness there was something that was being hidden. I found it out though. I figured out. Just you talk to people long enough, you start to figure shit out. Start to see
But
what their true
that's what
colors
she
are.
goes to say. I'm
Yeah.
not intimidated by trauma. We all have it. My challenge is, do you want to come out of it? Am I going to be destroyed by trying to help you overcome what you are in?
And sometimes the answer is yes. And sometimes you have to be open and honest with yourself and say that what I'm going through right now, I need to go through this shit by myself. I don't need to bring nobody else down or destroy nobody else with me.
Right.
It's okay to go through that shit by yourself. But it's okay to have some people that intercede on your behalf, but they can intercede by sitting outside the line of fire.
Mm-hmm.
They don't need to be in the line of fire to do it. It's being honest with yourself. At that point, if you know where you are and you say to yourself, you know what? This person is too good for this moment.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And that's okay. If that person is too good for the moment, it's okay for you to admit that that person is too good for the moment. Like, you know what? This moment is gonna kill anything that we got a chance of. This moment is gonna kill it. It's okay to admit that, and then come
But
back to it
then
later.
you gotta know your woman. If you do get in a relationship, what the fuck is going? Oh shit! If you do know your relationship, trust your woman. Trust that she's there for you because she will bring a light out of you.
Yeah, but you gotta have a woman, not no goddamn, not no damn hoe from the street that you trying to make a
I
woman.
said, trust your woman,
And
not a hoe,
again,
not your
some of
side
these,
chick.
some of no, cause some of these niggas done made they goddamn side chicks, they goddamn women, and that is neither this a whole nother. You know what? Let's not start
And
on a
they
whole nother
going through it
podcast.
now. They
Yep.
going through it now.
Mm-hmm. Cause hell, and you
The
know what? I
grass
used to
ain't
tell,
always greener. She was just trying to take the spot.
huh, but I used to tell people all the time, like, yo, real talk, deep down inside, a man ain't leaving his wife for you. If he leaving his wife, he definitely ain't finna be with you when he leave his wife. And if he leaving his wife, most of the time it ain't even got shit to do with you
No,
at all. It was
no.
it was something that was getting ready to happen in the first place. But he ain't leaving his wife for you. You just strictly a side piece. That's really what you are. You're fulfilling a need at the moment. And when that moment has passed, so will your ass.
Whatever
And
he
then
needs.
yeah. And then that's when you get mad because you never knew how to play your part properly.
I read about a this guy. Him and his wife have been, got how long they've been together, but they was married like 13, 14 years. Of course, together for a long time. And he started saying that he was bored in his relationship. So
Okay.
he asked her to have an open marriage. So after some time, she had concerns, and then she set rules. Okay, if that's what you want, if that's gonna make you happy, fine. Don't embarrass me. Don't bring nobody home. You can't stay out overnight. You know, bring nobody around the family. Kids can't know nothing like that. So it was rules. But he thought it was just gonna be him.
She was
So
playing it
when
too.
he found out, if you're gonna do it, then that means if this is what you asked for an open relationship. You didn't ask for a one-sided relationship. You asked for open
Mm,
relationship.
yeah.
So he found out she was fixing herself up. She was getting dressed. She was going out all the time. She was having fun. He went to her. and asked her, and he didn't like it. And she said, "This is what you asked for." And his response was, at that moment, I wanted to punch her in her face because this was for something for me to do. So then he said he cut off all of his side stuff because now he felt he was being disrespected because she was doing the same thing. And she didn't cut off her side. No, this is what you asked for. Like, you asked for an open relationship. That's what you wanted. You cried about it. It's what I gave you. So you can't pick and choose. We're not gonna play yo-yo. We're not gonna play games.
Yes.
You can't
Yeah.
pick and choose what you want to do. You can't pick and choose when you want me. You know what I'm saying? You no, we're not gonna do that.
I think that's a fair response. That when you say an open relationship, it's not open. You said open relationship. So that means your whole
Relationship. We are in a
relationship is
relationship,
open.
and
Yep.
you want
We
this motherfucker
together.
open.
Yep.
I'm
It's
gonna open this
open.
shit.
Yep. Both of us.
He didn't realize anything you can do, I can do better. That's why I always say men can't handle the same hurt that they dish out.
I don't
He couldn't
necessarily
handle
think
that
this.
shit.
I don't think that's true. As in, I think it's
No,
certain
y'all
men
can't handle
can
y'all
handle
woman
the
cheating
same
on
thing.
y'all. Nope, y'all can't handle y'all woman cheating on. Y'all can go out there and fuck Sally, Sue, Marie, Michelle, Becky. Y'all can go fuck all them women. The one time y'all find out that your woman stepped out, it will crush your fucking soul. Tell me I'm lying.
I say it depends.
Tell me I'm lying.
I say it
Mm-mm.
depends on. I really do think it depends on who you with at the moment.
The the woman you love, the woman you're in
Okay.
love
If
with,
you say if it's somebody I'm in love with, yeah. But if
the
it's somebody I'm
woman
in
you're in
love with,
love with,
if it's
if
somebody I'm
you
in
done
love with,
cheated and you
I
done
shouldn't have
did
been.
all
I should have been
this,
cheating and
and
shit.
she
All of
done
this shit.
cried, she done complained, she done did everything to try to make it work, and then she finally got to a point. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, and she'll go out there and you find out, y'all, you can't handle that.
I give you that. But
You
that's
can't
saying
handle that hurt.
if you love that
Because
person. But then
you
now you
couldn't
gotta
picture
ask yourself though,
another man being with your woman.
did I truly love her
He
then?
had her this way. He
Yeah.
had her this way. He done ate her out. He made her had a dick in her mouth. Like, you're picturing all that shit that she does with you. She did that shit with another man. What the fuck? Yeah, y'all. No,
I give it to you if it's somebody you love. But
crazy.
if it's just some one of your little hood red ass
We ain't talking about
goddamn
hood rats.
side
We talking
pieces.
about relationships, bro.
Yeah.
We
Nah.
ain't talking about hood rats.
But again, if I'm in a relationship with you, again, I think if it gets to that point where I feel that I gotta go get goddamn Becky, Sue, Marie, and all of them, then there's some
Yeah,
conversations we
don't
need to
take
have.
it don't
Yeah,
take a lot of men to get to
yeah.
that point. They're just their nature. They're just who they are. They feel like they want their cake and they want the pie, the cookie, and everything else too.
And you can't have all that. Speaking of cake, I got a
Hell no.
cheesecake downstairs I need to eat. You don't like cheesecake?
Hell no.
Are you crazy as fuck? I
I used to
fuck
make
up
it
a
all the time
cheesecake.
for Tyus because he loved it, but I hate cheesecake.
I love cheesecake. I fuck a cheesecake up.
Mm-mm. I hate that shit.
Mm.
That shit nasty as fuck. Who the fuck want
Cheese
a cheese cake?
is Philadelphia cheesecake. I want a
Man,
cheesecake.
fuck dessert, nigga. I want collard greens, macaroni
I
and
want that shit.
cheese. I want seafood. I want steak. I want hot wings.
I want some
I
hot wings, some
want
good hot wings. You know
barbecue.
what I can't stand about Florida?
What?
I'm gonna just be goddamn honest about Florida. These niggas don't know what hot wings is. Florida got some fucking. Florida ain't got no good ass hot wing spots.
Okay.
None.
I went
None.
to Fort Lauderdale a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Like, Miami has no good hot wing places.
Yeah.
Wingstop is shit.
Wingstop is fucking
And then
trash.
the rest of their hot wing places, they call them. Well, no, I went to one. One of my ex coworkers took me to one hole in the wall place down here, which is actually good, and their wings are very good. I got to go
Yeah.
back to that place. But I went to Fort Lauderdale, and I
They
was
got American
scared.
dinner.
For wings, no,
No.
it's a place I forgot what it's called. I was scared. I was like, because all the rest of these wings down here, they fucking broil them.
Yeah.
That ain't no fucking hot wing. Hot wings supposed to be fried. Fry me some fucking wings, but they broil them. That place in Fort Lauderdale, I forgot the name, is fuck. Their wings are fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But no. They're not big on hot wings. You're not gonna get any good Phillies out here.
No.
That's why most of I cook. I make shit for
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah. You ain't getting no good shit. This motherfucker.
Mm-mm,
It
mm-mm.
lack food, but it got plenty fucking culture.
Haitian food,
Yeah.
you getting that out
Yeah.
here.
You getting it out. Yep. Getting that fucking African food, the Indian food, Middle Eastern.
You're not gonna
Yeah.
get. You're not gonna get good soul food.
No.
Mm-mm. I cook that shit myself.
In Florida, and they supposed to be the South. Get the fuck out of here. These non cooking with salt ass niggas. All right.
All right, thank you for joining me. This was a great conversation.
Yeah, that
I
woke me
like
up
it
because
because
nigga
I had
was
you stumped on a couple of
good.
questions.
Yeah. I had to think for a minute. Well, I was gonna be honest with myself a lie. I
I,
just chose to
t-
be honest.
I told you, I
Shit.
told you this was gonna be a
Yeah.
good one, baby. I did all that while I was
Yeah.
at work.
Yeah. I was at work today
Thank
waiting to
you
get
for
home.
on. Let me figure out the next. I got one tomorrow with corn.
Yeah.
That would
I
be
missed it.
obstacle healing, and I forgot. I count. No, I forgot
Yeah, because
something.
you done been
Obstacle.
drinking this whole episode.
Fuck you. Obstacle something and healing.
Drinking this whole damn episode, and I'm sitting in this bitch sober. Oh damn, I ain't got no patience tomorrow. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
You could have had
Thank
a
you.
fucking drink with me, nigga.
No, but I gotta fucking answer inboxes and shit. Niggas be putting their whole life story in the fucking inbox. Like,
Oh,
why don't you just make a fucking appointment? Now you got me really. Now I gotta peruse through paperwork, look at your old labs and shit, make goddamn conscious nurse decision. Like, bruh, now just try not to kill your ass because you damn near killing yourself. So now I gotta keep you alive and reverse some shit. Yeah, my brain be over it on admin days. I'd be over it. I'd be wanting to call motherfuckers and be like, did you read how stupid this shit sound that you wrote in this message?
they don't.
Nah. Mm-mm. My
They don't.
biggest pet peeve as a nurse is to explain the female body to, and I'm a whole man with a whole dick, and I gotta explain the female body to you.
I mean, you don't explore the female body, so shit.
Yeah, but I shouldn't have to explain it to you. I shouldn't have to tell
No,
you
you shouldn't. You
the
shouldn't have
colors
to
of
explain it
discharge and
to a
shit
fucking
like that.
female. They should
Where
already
you're
know.
in your ovulation cycle. What? Yeah. Are you ovulating right now? I don't know. What cycle day is this for you? I don't know. You need to fucking know. You need to know.
Sad. I
It's why
made
your
sure
ass.
I taught
Yeah.
Shania every fucking thing because don't nobody know your body like you.
Nope. I spent
You
15
need to
minutes.
know
Yeah.
everything.
Can you swab me? No, bitch. You can swab yourself. No, I don't need to swab you. No.
Yeah, I'm going to fix me something to eat. Thank you, thank you, thank you for this
You're so welcome.
conversation. We're gonna
You're so
have
welcome.
another one soon.
Not too
I gotta
soon.
think of another one. I gotta think of
Not
another good one.
not to after the new year.
Yeah, after the new year. I gotta get Unc on here. You, Unc, and
Oh,
Dante, that'll be a good one. I do want to do a couples one though.
that's gonna be nice. I gotta find me
Like
somebody
couples
daughter to
that
play
has
with
been
them.
together, couples that has been together for a while, and then like new couples.
Yeah.
I would love to do one like that. You know, couples that's been together for a while, like all the most of the aunties, like your parents, like they would have a lot
Yeah.
of insight for beginners and new couples. I do want to do one like that.
I
I
got
do
some
want to do
insight
one
for
on parenting.
all you boy. Co-parenting. Whoo, that's some hard shit.
Yes, parenting and
Boy.
co-parenting.
Yeah.
I do want to do one on that.
Yeah. I had me and two on this bitch arguing. Hey,
That would be
speaking
some
of
fun as shit.
that shit, boy, that
That
shit
would be
hard.
that would be some fun as shit.
Yeah,
Yes, I do want to do. I'm a taste her tonight. I want to do one on co-parenting.
yeah. We co-parent pretty well though. We got our moments though. We got our moments because I sometimes I be like, bro, you really call me for this bullshit? Is what you call me for?
But when you
Yeah.
was in the house, she didn't have to call you.
No. But and you know what? And that was the thing I told my boys. I said, if I was there, would you be doing this stupid shit right now? No. So why you doing it now? Why you think it's a fucking
See,
free fall?
that's why my
Yeah.
kids, I was in the
Mm-mm.
kids' house by myself. So even when I was married, I was disciplined. Them niggas know I boxed their ass.
Yeah. But I get it sometimes too that when you're in a position of authority over people's lives every day, like when you come home and you gotta have authority over your own kid's life at point, something you fucking tired of that shit.
Yeah,
You
you like
tired,
fuck that.
yeah,
Do what you
yeah.
want
You
to
be,
do.
yeah. You tired of
Yeah,
trying to,
her
yeah,
position and what she does.
yeah,
By the time she get home, she tired of that shit.
yeah. You tired of that shit. It's no
You just be
different than
like, look,
me. Yeah,
I don't care. Leave me alone.
yeah.
I've been telling motherfuckers what to do, where to do it, how to do it all
All
motherfucking
fucking
day.
day.
I
Yeah.
don't want to do that shit.
It's like when I come home, like even if, from fucking work and shit, and I don't care if it was her or the kid sick, I'd be mad. Like, damn it! Like, what the fuck? I don't feel
Take
like
care
this
of these
shit.
motherfuckers at work. Now I
Motherfucker,
gotta
yeah,
take care of y'all.
yeah. Be mad. Like, why every time I get sick, you just mad, you angry, you bitch? Because I just
I
did this
am.
shit all
I
day.
am.
I am. Yeah, I can't even come home and relax. Yeah, that shit used to be funny. Jackson used to get sick and be like, "Nurse, daddy," and I'd be like, "Bruh, mm-mm.
The seed of
Yeah,
Chucky.
hey." That nigga the truth, boy. He done found his voice now.
I told y'all when she was
Uh,
pregnant that was Chucky.
that
That's
nigga the
the name
truth.
that I gave him. That's the name that stuck. That is Chucky, the seed
Uh,
of Chucky.
that nigga the truth, boy.
Chucky.
I pray hard, Lord. I stay near the cross and near the bar.
That's how
I'm,
Woo is. That damn Woosie is my headache, my blood pressure
uh,
riser, my comedian, my rapper, my daily chronicles. That motherfucker, some shit that he's saying, I
uh,
just be like,
mm-mm.
don't talk to me.
Yeah, I'm a go.
If
I'm
he
a.
say,
Oh, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna.
I'd be like, hey, don't talk to me. Like,
I'm in the bar
I do not want to entertain your bullshit today.
today.
Like,
Yep,
what the fuck?
Jackson.
Like,
Jackson be with it.
they're so comfortable because I've always made them that way.
Yeah.
They're so comfortable with just saying anything. This nigga, when they told me, that's how I put on the front, was like, Mom, it's your birthday. Let's go down and smoke so I can come up and get in the shower and jack off.
No, nigga. Now I'm mad, nigga. My feet go there, nigga.
I was like,
Oh
wait,
shit.
I, I, I didn't want to know that. He was like, then he told me something, oh, Thanksgiving, when is it? Because I got to remember to call my girlfriend that got a husband.
That shit was funny. That shit was funny.
Man, yeah, I'm gonna start back posting his crunk because this shit that he's saying, I just be like, I really have to stand there, and he always say shit when I'm standing up. So I have to lean over something, just stand there and be like, and put my hand on my head, and Shania be like, yeah, that's yours. You raised that one. And I'd be like, what the fuck? Should he say, Saya look at him and be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And he just be like, what? They go, did you just hear what came out your mouth? And he was so nonchalant about it. But he's such a comedian, it just come naturally to him. And we just be like,
I was at work today and I told a patient and everybody I came out the room, everybody's like, we all heard you. They's like, but damn, that was the most non-professional, professional way to say some shit ever. He was like, not that I don't care, but I don't care. Save it for the doctor.
yeah, I don't
Yeah,
care.
I don't care. Yeah, I really don't. I don't
That
care.
ain't for me to listen to.
Yeah,
That's for the
I,
motherfucker get
yeah,
paid more than me. I don't want
yeah. I was like, yeah, not that I don't care. I really don't care though. So just save it for the doctor. They was like, bro, you just told that patient you really don't care. Cause I don't.
I don't.
I don't.
I was
No, I
truthful,
don't. Yeah.
very honest.
Yeah, I really didn't give a shit. I just needed to know one thing. I ain't need to know your whole fucking life story of how you got here. Like, I don't care. Yeah, I was 14 when that happened, and I started to, bruh. And I asked you what you
Man,
needed 2 minutes ago. You don't remember that shit. Like, okay. Oh, okay, Deborah Ann. Like, all right.
they be out there. All right, here,
All
let
right.
me go fix me something to eat.
And
Time
you
to
about to
fix
edit
me
this thing?
a drink. I hope I sleep tonight.
Yeah. You
No,
gonna
I'll
edit
never
this
sleep
thing?
at night.
Or edit it tomorrow?
Huh?
You gonna edit this tonight or edit it tomorrow?
Tonight.
Oh, okay.
tonight, and I'm gonna go ahead and send it to you. I'm gonna put it out tonight.
All right.
Because then if I do it tomorrow, that'll be 2 podcasts. I have to edit. Nah, I ain't doing it.
I got you. All right.
I'm gonna do it tonight, and then I'll send it to you, and you can post it. But I'm gonna post
Please,
it.
please send all applications for somebody's daughter to be on my face. To Shanita, please.
You can send it to my email, disrespectfully respected 2023 at gmail.com.
Oh shit!
He's
After this
taking all
podcast,
applications, and
yeah,
you have to
yeah.
interview. So the
After
interview
this,
process also.
and hell, after this application, somebody about this podcast, somebody daughter about to
Oh,
be
what's the
sitting on
age
my face.
limit?
What? She can't be no older than 50.
What?
She can't be older than 50.
Can't be older than 50.
Yeah.
What you got against 50-year-olds? They know how to ride faces.
No, I ain't trying to break your hip. I ain't trying to
Yeah,
get you to
break
fall
her
off.
head.
I ain't trying to get you to fall off this high bed unless you're gonna teach me something. Unless you're gonna choke me or something. Put some hot candle wax on me and ride it something. I'm just saying.
You can do that. They know all the tricks, boo.
Nah, but no. She just can't be older than 50 because now we talking
Ride
too
your
old.
ass to oblivion.
I'm only 36. She can't be too old. She can't be
Ride your
55
ass
or nothing.
to oblivion.
Say what? Shit. Be like, what up, grandma? Let me get a, let me get $1 for the church plate.
Bye. Get off my line.
I know I got a peppermint in that purse. Shit.
Get off my line. Get off.
Bye.
Application accepted.
All right.
He's in the Tampa area. Bye.
Bye.
And meeting.